How are you doing today? If you clicked on this video, you're gonna watch BJD Addicts video prompt number 25. Enjoy! Hey guys, it's Asenva here along with some of my other dollies here. We are here to do BJD Addicts prompt number 25, which is molds. Prompt 25 is about molds, and it asks, what are your favorite molds? What kind of molds have you always liked, I guess, and secretly have gone back to, but maybe you haven't gotten them yet? And I do actually happen to have a couple molds that I love a lot. So when I first started the hobby, I was actually really in love with the Resin Soul. Actually, it's not even Resin Soul, it's like BJD technically Apollo. And I loved that face because the company photo for it is actually really nice. The makeup wasn't bad at all. The wig is like, it's like a red hair wig and it's so cool, and he's like got a hoodie on or something like that. Like, it's really nice. Like, and I told myself, wow, I really want this doll. Like, the Apollo looks so cool. Even the name, like even though it's like BJD, it's like BJD Apollo. Like, it's so cool. Like, I really wanted it. And I just love everything about it. Like, there's just so much potential in that face that I really want one still. Like, I would probably be in a search to find the head, and I would upgrade Kai's body, and then the Apollo would get Kai's old body. I haven't gone around to doing that yet, but I would so love to have an Apollo because that's just my first doll that I ever looked at and I really wanted. So the Apollo mold was very awesome to me. I liked the nose a lot. I'm more of a person that likes, I guess, I don't know what you want to call it, I guess shoujo, like, ooh, bishi guys, like, I like that. And so, like, there's a certain look, and if you can see in my dolls, my guy dolls at least, like, they have a certain, like, really nice nose, like, they have, like, the nice lips, and the eyes. I'm a sucker for, like, the smaller eyes, actually, like, the smaller ones, but I did like the Apollo's eyes, because they were actually kind of big. Kind of like my doll over here. But, I mean, that is probably one of the ones that I always, like, whenever I see somebody with one, I'm just like, I'm talking about you, cosplay boy, because I love your boy Conrad, because he is probably the schmexiest Apollo ever, and I love Apollo, so whenever you bring him out in your videos, I'm like, ah! Moving on. Another one that I really liked, and it was actually during this whole research phase as well, was the Dollzone Mo. But it was the Dollzone Mo in tan skin, which now I am so depressed because they're not releasing tan skin dolls anymore. Why, Dollzone? Why aren't you giving us tan dolls anymore? But that was the one I was obsessed with, and it had to be the tan doll, so that's why I'm kind of like depressed, because I like the normal skin for Dollzone, not Resin, my brain is thinking, but I love the resin for Dollzone, but I just really wanted that tan skin, and then the face was awesome, and it just looked so cool, and I was like dead set that was going to be my first MSD doll, but I'm depressed because they don't have them anymore. And probably my third and final sculpt, which I still salivate over, that I wish I could have eventually one day, that I keep on looking back at, would be the Doll Family Ling Fang. Everyone and their mom probably now has a Ling Fang, but I still want one, and I want to be a part of the cool Ling Fang group. And it was funny though, because when I was going in to purchase Tre, he's a Doll Family Ling Yu. And I was actually teetering, like, on a seesaw of craziness, because I was just like, I really like this Ling Yu, but I don't see anybody with it. Like, the company photos look totally, like, spastastic weird, and I don't see a lot of people with it. But the Ling Fang, on the other hand, I've seen quite a few people with it, and I really do like his style and his look. But when it came down to it, and I boiled it all together, and I just let it, like, seep in, I couldn't get the Ling Fang because it wasn't the character that I was looking for at that time. When I looked at that Ling Fang face, I didn't see Tre, the character that I had in my mind, And he was actually one of my first dolls that I actually had a character like set up before buying a doll. Because when I had Kai, I kind of had an inkling what his character was going to be like, but I didn't really know. I just bought him, and, you know, it developed after. And same thing for Yue. But that, I actually had that, you know, background before. And so that's why when it came down to Ling Feng and Ling Yu, I couldn't buy the Ling Feng. I went ahead and I got the Ling Yu. And I'm so happy that I did, because I do love him very much. Very mischievous looking doll. But the Ling Feng, always love that doll. And there's a YouTube user, Charlie, I can't remember the rest of your name, and I'll link it here. She has an amazing, or she had an amazing Ling Feng. Her character's name was Nox, and every time she had pictures on DeviantArt, when she did the videos with her doll in it, I was just like, yeah. But she actually changed out her character, and now she has a Midgie doll head for it, which is still fine. I'm in love with her character, but I was just amazed that it was a Ling Feng sculpt that she had, and she had molded it into such a beautiful character, like, gorgeous guy. So, yep, those would be my 3 sculpts that I love, and I still am like, gotta give me one of those, you know. It would be the Bumblebee Apollo, the Dollzone Mo and Tan Skin. Thanks, Dollzone, for getting rid of your tan skin. Now I'll never achieve that second goal. And number 3 would be the Doll Family Ling Feng. So I hope this was somewhat entertaining to you all. I am behind in BJD Addicts prompts and the challenges. I will be doing those hopefully very soon. And I hope to see more video prompts from you all out there in YouTube land. Hope you all have a wonderful day. And we will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye! That was so ugly. That was so ugly. Why do I do ugly faces? Okay. Fallen, like, deeply in love with. And see, this is where I just don't know what I'm saying. And that's when the word vomit comes out and I just can't stop talking. Okay, here we go. Try again. Forgive me if I start laughing, because I always laugh whenever people are watching me do the video. So I'm just telling you, I'm never perfect. Like, this is just, I always am this retarded, so I'm sorry. Okay, alright. Okay. 25, I don't know what I'm saying. So yeah, the Apollo mold. Apollo mold. I don't know what I'm saying. Blah, blah, blah. Good. And done.